There we go. Alright, I think I was having some issues with my headphones. But I assume now everyone can hear me? Good morning, Mewtwo, and Patrick, and Bear. I apologize, I did already say good morning to Mewtwo and Patrick, but I realized I'm properly connected, so, you know, gotta have the morning technical difficulties. There we go. I see that we are playing the Torture the Red-Green Colorblind today. Oh, you know what I think I just did? I came back here without a portal, whatchamacallit. So, you know, we're already off to the dump today. Off to the dumb races we go. Alright. Oh, this is the one where I had already, like, opened up the entire map, so I can't tell where I've actually been. That might be the absolute, like, worst spell you could find in this. Oh yeah, except that thing. I do hate that. Alright, so we need to kill something that has a town portal, a town portal scroll. Come on. I gotta say, it does seem weird that they have the Butcher on level 2 when his Cleaver will easily kill things on level, what are we on now? 6? 7? So proud of me? Yeah, Scroll of Town Portal. Yeah. I'm still recovering from Christmas. It'll be like Monday before I recover from Christmas, really. Does anybody else find that sometimes Christmas begins to feel like it's just kind of not worth the stress? No, go away. You guys were supposed to stay in the doorway. That was like the whole point. You guys are next to impossible when you don't. Oh, my fucking mouse is gonna glitch again. See, I knew that was gonna happen. There was gonna come a point where it was gonna glitch, like, just Alright, let's not forget the town portal scroll this time. I knew it was gonna glitch while I was, like, in combat at some point. Yeah, nor most holidays. There comes a point, too, where, like, so there's a weird statistical anomaly. Like, the percentage of people who die at the holidays is, like, way higher than pretty much any other time of year. And once you hit a certain age, like, holidays become, like, when a lot of the people you know have just died. Just because of statistical probability. And so they just become really depressing. Worst part are the people obsessed with gift giving. It's not the point of the holiday. The point is to spend time. Okay, so I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit there. The gift giving, I like gift giving. I'm not big on gift accepting so much, but I think that, like, buying gifts, I enjoy buying gifts for people. It's fun. The thing is, I don't like buying gifts for people because it's a requirement. I would much rather like have an entire year to just say like, oh, so and so would like this thing, like that because I'm thinking about them throughout the year. What I hate is the week before Christmas being like, oh my god, I have to buy like 20 gifts for people that I don't even know what they like. Good morning, Davyverse. How are you this morning? My sound just went on Merry Christmas. And I don't like the fact that other people feel required to give gifts, because then I end up with a whole lot of crap that I don't need or want. And I don't really like stuff all that much. Like my household already has way too much of it. And I just soon not have more stuff that people got out of obligation, not because they thought it was something I was really going to care about. I mean, most of my family has taken to just doing either Secret Santas, or, you know, make stuff, or like this year we did a book trade. But yeah, it was mostly about getting together and having lunch. My husband's family, however, is very much about the requirement of gift giving, not the joy of gift giving. And so the result is they like give out like cash and gift certificates, which is fine. I mean, I'm always happy to have cash and gift certificates, but it's, I don't know, just seems to kind of defeat the purpose, you know? I just realized it had me facing entirely the wrong direction. No wonder I couldn't do anything. I have no idea what that just did. Does anybody else know? Morning, Farv. How are you this morning? Yeah, too many people make the holiday all about the stuff, so they miss the point. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to think, like, my brother owns a bakery in California. He spends a lot of time cooking. All he wants every year is, like, a Pandora premium membership, so that he can listen to music without having to listen to commercials while he's baking. It doesn't matter if there's a holiday or not. Like, if he wanted that and, like, he didn't have the money for it, I'd just get it for him anyway. Like, that's, you know. I don't know, the obligation just feels weird somehow. Cape. Well, that's terrible. Somebody said the other day that they found the, they thought that picking up stuff that you didn't need in a game took them out of the immersion of the game. And I was like, I don't know, I find it way more realistic. Like, 90% of the stuff 90% of the stuff I find or that I own is like crap I don't need. So to me, it just seems all the more realistic. Alright, let's come back here and... So these guys were kind of outlined in red. And I saw some red in another room. Is that what the last spell did? Did it, like, give me the ability to see through walls for a second or something? Is that a thing? Alright, there should be an empty space up here. There's something I like about the Celeste game. There's a faction called the Scavengers. Once you clear an area, they go in and get all the stuff for you. So you only have to worry about picking the stuff you really care about. The rest will come back. Definitely make it a lot easier for me to find everything. I think we've already established that I'm real terrible at finding the goodies. Why are they able to just walk out by me? That was just weird. I don't feel like I'm getting very far before I have to go back to town and, like, pick up more healing potions. At this point, with the map already cleared, I have to, like, open all the doors just so I can tell where I've been to a place or not. Ooh. What goodies are in here, do you suppose? Oh, more of these dudes. Ooh. Let's just head back to the store. Did I see something drop? I did, longbow. Which is probably useless. Oh! No, 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 no. No reading while the fucking murder trolls are coming. Is that it? Is that it? No, that is not it. Nope. Come on. Games with tactics are one thing. Games where the monsters also have tactics are much harder. Did I say that right? Where the monsters still have tactics? Alright, what do I got here?
These demons were followed to the mortal plane by angels who hunted them throughout the vast cities of the East. The angels allied themselves with a secretive order of mortal magi named the Herodrim, who quickly became adept at hunting demons. They also made many dark enemies in the underworlds.
Alright, well. More murder trolls! My goodness, there are a lot of murder trolls on this level. Alright, why can I not hit these dudes? I feel like sometimes the game gets stuck in, like, the miss cycle, and I have to, like, move or something in order for it to, like, register that, oh yeah, like, I should be able to hit once in a while. Stop moving me where I don't want to go. Come back here, you little bastard. Yeah, this is definitely... This is gonna have not been a very useful level. I feel like I have spent an awful lot of, pardon me. I feel like I've spent a lot of time and money on healing potions for this game for very little return. I guess that's the nature of adventuring. You win some, you lose some. Murder Troll is a good catch-all for them in Diablo, I think. Well, these dudes definitely seem like murder trolls, like, specifically. They look very troll-esque to me. Have I been in here before? I mean, I feel like there's an open chest, so I must have been. I definitely am not crazy about this whole... the whole map magically appeared thing. I know I've said that already, but... come on, go away. Alright, this goes up to level 7. I don't want to go up to level 7. I did all this, right? I feel like I did this first, which means I must be ready to go down to level 9? Which I guess also answers my question as to which level I was on. The murder troll economy has hit the skids, so not much loot these.
It's hot down here.
I mean, I could absolutely use some of that. It is so flippin' cold here. I saw a clip the other day where this woman, whoopsie daisy. Oh, these are the stupid acid things. Well, at least they seem to be going down pretty easy. I don't seem to have the common sense to not walk through them, but... Look, murder trolls! Oh, sorry, toad demons. And a magma demon. Which I'm gonna assume I'm also not smart enough to not walk through. Oh, that's a lot of things coming from a lot of directions. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. I just wanted to get near it in case things got Uglo McShooty faces are back. Have you played Torchlight or Torchlight 2? Similar to this game, but brighter graphics and easier to see. I have not. I have to take a look at it. I don't know. I'm torn whether or not I should just go back to town now and, like, start on the next level fresh. Like, maybe I can get... Well, I don't know. I already just got a new helmet. Yeah, screw it. I probably should have saved, though, huh? Let's do that. This will be our compromise between whether to go back to town and whether to, you know, get my butt kicked. Oh, murder trolls. No, 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 no. Going away. Definitely going back to town. Murder trolls are terrible if I can't... Oh, and my mouse is frozen again. There we go. Wow, I'm glad I came back up before, my mouse decided to freeze. Dying twice in one day because my, mouse decided to go on the glitch. That would be really annoying. Alright. Let there be healing potions.
What ails you, my friend?
I feel like I'm gonna need more of these this time. I don't have enough room in the inventory. I didn't think I bought that many. Though I do have a whole lot of useless things in inventory.
Hello, my friend.
I don't think I have anything that... Yeah. I didn't even get anything magical, so...
Greetings. It's always a
Uh-oh.
pleasure to see one of my best customers. I know that you've been venturing deeper into the labyrinth, and there's a story I was told that you may find worth the time to listen to. One of the men who returned from the labyrinth told me about a mystic anvil that he came across during his escape. His description reminded me of legends I had heard in my youth about the burning Hellforge, where powerful weapons of magic are crafted. The legend had it that deep within the Hellforge rested the Anvil of Fury. This anvil contained within it the very essence of the demonic underworld. It is said that any weapon crafted upon the burning anvil is imbued with great power. If this anvil is indeed the Anvil of Fury, I may be able to make you a weapon capable of defeating even the darkest lord of hell. Find the anvil for me, and I'll get to work.
Yeah, because, you know,
Well,
a weapon...
what can I do for you?
A weapon crafted on an anvil found in hell called the Anvil of Fury. What could go wrong? What do we got for premium items? Anything? Absorption, you know, just to get, Sorry, this is the whole, you know, need for ridiculous amounts of organization thing in my brain. Well, darn it, now I'm gonna need one more healing potion. Symmetry. Alright, off to see the whip. I don't know about you, but I the music really loud and I can't hear voices at all. Can you guys still hear the music? Is that still alright? Because it was at the point where I could barely hear, you know, the talky bits because the music was so loud. Okay. Does it work okay? Is the difference all right? I mean, we'll find out when she yells, you know, I sense a soul in search of answers. Did anybody else have trouble hearing the talky bits over the music?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Spending the time the last few days watching the Gavel Goat live stream? What was that? It was fun saying stuff like, praise be the great Gavel Goat, she whose utters manifest the milk of wisdom. Trying to start a goat cult is hard. Bear, have you seen Cult of the Lamb? You can, in fact, I think, also be a goat. Alright, anyone want to take bets on how quickly I die? If so, put your pennies down now. So there's a tradition in the sound of Gavel, Sweden. They construct a large goat every Christmas as a thing to do. That's like the Yule goat, right? With the with the hay bales. Yeah, people try to set it on fire. Yeah, yeah, I'm familiar with that. I just wasn't familiar that it was called anything other than the Yule goat. All right. Whoops. I think I killed him just as I went accidentally. I did. Sweet. Look at that. I didn't die. No one is more surprised than me. Now I kind of want to save just so I don't have to do that again. Whoop. More murder trolls. You're between me and the staircase. Go away. Alright, I saw a body over here.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh. What do we got? Glorious plate of absorption. See? Just in case you get, you know, schmutz on you. Nice. Alright, I know there's a way to repair this, I just can't... Well, maybe not. Maybe that's just a thing I could do if I was capable. In which case... Yeah, because I like to just stand in acid for no particular reason. Alright, folks, what are we up in this time? I don't even remember what the scores are normally because all it shows me is my base level. Pardon me, I'm going to wait for the stream to catch up while I have some coffee. Bear, does that mean you think I should put it into strength? I still haven't actually seen that putting it into strength does anything. Damage only seems to go up when I change weapons. So I'm confused. Yeah, the higher the strength, the greater the bonk. The issue seems to be my ability to bonk. They go down, hit them. It's the ability to hit them that it seems to be my... Alright, we got 2 votes for strength. Which now gives me a strength of 84. We're definitely doing some vitality next time. I feel like my hit points are probably going through so many healing potions. Alright, we get potion healing. And another scroll of town portal. Would have been quite big if I'd forgot. I'm trying to remember, is this actually supposed to be like a passageway to hell? Or is it just that like this demon has kind of taken up reference or pardon me, residence under the church? I'm glad that acid wears off for a while, or I would have been stuck in that corner. I find it entertaining that the map is perfect squares when everything else is like, oops. Everything else is now all blobby. Wow, that was terrible. Let's not do that again. Just for the record, I've now done everything that like troubleshooting suggests to get this mouse so that it will not glitch out. And it's not just this thing, looking up, like, well, this is going to be terrible. All right. This is where a ranger would come in really handy. Next. Not a lot of room. And this is going to be even more. And that guy's going to, like, hang back and just throw fireballs at me. Luckily, you go down really easily. Whoa. That's a lot of murder goblins. Or trolls. Murder trolls. Come on, murder trolls. Come on. Come to mama. Come to Goaty. Anybody ever read Watership Down? Oh no, he's thrown his balls at us. You will end up fighting your way through hell in the last levels. Yeah, this is just like the halfway point, I guess. Never read it, saw the movie when I was young, scarred me for life. I'll tell you that. The movie is sort of a, shall we say, Cliff Notes version. It skips over the explanations of the characters. Um, Yeah, there's no real reason for you to have faith that they're going to succeed because you don't really know anything about most of the characters. And down here. All right. I still don't know what it was I hit that actually brought up the map earlier without my clicking the button. Anybody know what the keyboard control is that... murder trolls! Ah! He get behind me. Oop, I heard a ding. Dings are good sounds. Provided I can find what made the ding. That seems to be my problem, is finding them afterwards. Oop, there it is. Ring. One ringy-dingy. I think I mentioned that I find it really frustrating that I can't turn weapons around. I mean, I know the part of the point is resource management and stuff, but you'd think there'd be at least a certain amount of realistic, hey, I know how to pack a car. Magna demons know how to open doors. That's good knowledge.
Too much baggage.
I mean, don't talk about my life like that. That's like personal information. Tab is what? Oh, tab. Sorry, new keyboard.
I can't carry anymore.
Fungal tome. I don't need the warbow, so I'm curious. I assume this is something that what's-her-name is going to want to read. Adria? Game audio is fine, but your voice is gone. Do you have a wireless headset that needs to be recharged or some set? I don't know. I excuse me. The headphones that I had before would tell me when they needed charging. These ones do not. So there really isn't any way for me to know. But I will put them on the charger when I'm done this game, just to be on the safe side. It's a little bit frustrating. I intentionally did not Bluetooth connect either the mouse or the headphones, both of which had the option to do so, specifically because I didn't want to have to deal with this kind of... All right. I feel like I have been everywhere, but the only thing I have found has been the... Well, this is the up to town, right? So what is this? Oh, that's down to level 10. Okay. So let's go up to town, unload some of this stuff. It'll be nice. Good morning, Rio. How are you this morning? Rain is here, gotta close up the barn. I don't know where I just came out. Huh, okay. Should we be suspicious about the fact that the pit to hell appears behind the preacher's or healer or whatever behind his house? I might have to buy, I think I have to buy my healing potions after I get everything else done.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Listen.
Well, what can I do for you?
I got really busted up. Please fix my stuff. Alright, now I think... I'm gonna miss the dexterity on that, that's for sure. But I'm tired of getting bonked, so... Great Axe of Accuracy. 12 to 30. Plus 13 to dexterity. Definitely seems like an upgrade.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, I forgot to check the rings. Or ring, singular. Ring of Brilliance. I am absolutely not likely to use that.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Man, that Great Axe of Precision isn't even as good as what I got now. Well. At a tabletop gamer? Or is it just me? Because, like, Wizards of the Coast is up to...
What do we have here?
Hang on.
Interesting. It looks like a book of reagents. Keep your eyes open for a black mushroom. It should be fairly large and easy to identify. If you find it, bring it to me, won't you?
There's a large black mushroom. It's easy to identify.
It's a big black mushroom that I need. Now run off and get it.
Stuff on the ground beside her so that I don't have to carry it. I won't do business with you until you do what I want you to do. And who's surprised that she becomes evil later? Alright. Is that a euphemism? Which a euphemism? And good morning, sir. How are you? How was your holiday? For that matter, how was everybody's holiday? I think
What ails you, my friend?
I find them so stressful that other than asking if it was the only one, I'm stressful. See if I totally screwed that up. Two more.
What ails you, my friend?
I find it weird everybody knows about the church, but not. Excuse me, but not the fact that there's like a portal to hell in the healer's backyard. I'm still full. Probably won't have to eat again until the new year. Whoa, no. All right, it was over here somewhere, wasn't it? There we go, down to level 10. Levels are in this game? 16? Is that what I remember somebody saying? Maybe these guys. Two of these guys is pretty easy. You start getting into large numbers and it's even more fun when you can't actually tell how many of them there really are. Demons aren't very bright, are they? Less damage for the fact that I am worse about patience than they are about brains. You know what? I also don't want to have to fight them again, ever. 16 levels, 4 themed areas. Ah, acidy dudes again. Why are you guys suddenly hard to kill? They must be a new breed. Oh, there are two of you. No wonder I was having trouble. Oh, I'm stuck. Mouse is stuck again. I mean, on the upside, the fact that the mouse keeps sticking, I feel like I have to be extra careful and extra tactical. Which is probably not a bad thing. Because again, my patience is not, you know, it's not a trait I'm noted for. Oh, that's check off this one. You know what else I'm not known for? My ability to find my way around. And these are murder trolls, so I'm pretty screwed. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Just wanted to get near the staircase. But while I'm here, I am going to swap some of these out so I'm at least as well protected as... Is it, or did those murder trolls actually go down easier than the last ones? Come on. Just come out and die. Eh. There we go. That's what I needed. I don't know why every time I try and get near the stairs, it sends me up them. Ugh. Terrible. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna drink that. Come on. Alright, there we go. Pardon me. Second that eraser. My holiday was good. I lit a candle, made some food, left the Christmas lights on, took a lot of pictures, watched Christmas movies. Yeah, nice. My voice is underwater? Is that what you're saying, Eraser? Is it still? Davyverse 2026, New Year, New Goat. Uh-oh, do I dare? I'm scared. I mean, I just got the green suit recently. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I gotta say. I have no idea what I would use that for, but that's pretty cool. I like that. It's in and out. New goat. Someone's getting a new goat. Yeah, he did a. All right, let me see if I can figure out how to manage this. Do not like the fact that my voice is all weird. I don't feel like I have used these enough that they should be dying, but let's see what I can do. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, can everybody still hear me? Bear, if you look at the link that he posted, he made me a mecha goat. All right, we can still hear me. Okay. So I have attempted to. So I have a portable battery that I usually use for my phone. I am attempting to use it to plug the headphones in and see if that improves anything. I'm hoping it doesn't cause any other issues because it now means I am tethered to the battery, basically, and I'm worried it's gonna like make funny scuffy noises, but seems better than like terrible audio. Don't need a small axe. Oop. Oh, piss off. By sheer coincidence, I happened to walk up just to where you were going to appear. I apologize for all the coughing, folks. I am trying really hard to like mute myself before I cough, but it doesn't always work because it sometimes catches me off guard. Why do you have such long arms? You piss off. I don't think I can actually reach this guy. No, stop chasing him. I am not. Yeah, I'm pretty fucked. Does anybody remember how I get out of here? Like, maybe I can actually make it back to town? Whoops, right there. Level 9. No, go back to... You wouldn't let me stop going up there before. Running away is a valid tactic. Whew, that was close. Does sound better. Maybe softer if noise cancellation can come out your voice from time to time. The great goat prevails. Wow, that was a lot of healing potions. I definitely am supposed to have higher hit points at this point. How long before I... it is a long time before I get another level up.
What ails you, my friend?
I'm dying, is that not apparent? Good thing I'm not in this for the money, because I'm not making any.
What ails you, my friend?
Yeah, I don't know that prevails was the right word. I mean, didn't die is not quite the same as prevails. But yeah, goat that fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Okay. Is anybody here a role player? Because Wizards of... that's only like the third time that's happened this time. That's a good sign. Wizards of the Coast is up to nonsense again, and I, like, need to complain about it to somebody. Oops. Wrong way. Yeah, staying alive is a victory most times these days. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The cord is like rubbing against the zipper on my sweatshirt every single time I turn my head. I hope you guys don't have to listen to that. So is everybody familiar with the UK requirement for like government ID on porn sites that prove that you're an adult, supposedly for the sake of the children? But really, what it does is allow them to track what everybody's looking at for porn. Did everybody know that this was a thing? Chat in just a second as soon as I'm done dealing with the Clay brothers. I don't know why. To me, they seem more like... I know they're supposed to be illusion weavers, whatever it is, but they strike me as like weird earth golems of some kind. There's only one of you now. I'll chase you down. My mic is getting spotty again. Alright, well, it wasn't the battery then, because I'm all plugged in. Maybe I just have a shit mic. It is brand new, so if that's the case, I'll try updating the drivers later, and if I continue to have trouble, I'll just have to return it and get a different mic. There's not a whole lot else I can do at this point. Anyway, UK laws. Ridiculous. Definitely over. Definitely designed to. Definitely designed to just invade people's privacy. And probably kink shame. Alright, let's see if I can get the troll guys alone. Where the fuck do these guys keep coming from? These yellow dudes keep showing up out of nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna die, and I honestly can't bring myself to care that much. Oh, I went the wrong way! I was trying to go back towards where I could escape, and I went totally the wrong direction. Wait, I didn't go totally the wrong direction, because those are the same chests I already opened. Those are the chests I already opened. How the heck are there monsters, like, all over the place? And now I can't see anything because the damned inventory thing is up. But at the same time, I kind of need... I'm going to get cornered. Oh, I already died. Never mind. I didn't even realize I died, honestly. Well, that's terrible. So they need to know what you're doing. It's for your own good. Yeah, well, the thing is that supposedly, in order to, and this is a quote, in order to comply with international privacy laws, D&D Beyond, as of January 27th, is now going to require government ID for everyone to sign into their D&D account. So that means if you paid for a subscription, they're not giving refunds if you choose not to do this, by the way. If you have paid for a D&D subscription, you must give them your government ID in order to continue using your account. And it's not them, actually. It's some, like, third-party company that... I hit a wrong button. Stop it. At least I always come back in the same spot every time. There we go. Let's never have to deal with you guys again. But yeah, it's... I don't know. It makes me angry on a whole lot of different fronts. I feel like if all of the people who kept insisting that, you know, oh, well, this is just porn, this is just saving, you know, saving the children, if they can't figure out now that that is not the case, I don't really know what to say. Because the sheer ridiculousness of it is enormous. Welcome, Mordor. What is horrible? The fact that D&D Beyond, like, wants your government ID, or the fact that I died horrifically? Because, I mean, I could go with you. I really hope those guys are following me, because if they're not, there's absolutely no way I'm going to possibly win. See, this is what I don't get. There are open... Oh, this is these guys. The ones that never stand still are impossible to kill. Yeah. Yep, run away. Run away. Do you think that the open thingies are just there to, like, trick me? And make me think that I've already been to that area when I haven't? You think that's the idea? So I won't be as careful? Shit. There we go. I'm going to assume I picked that up. But yeah, I wonder if that's the purpose of those, No, I am absolutely not following you over into the massive area where I'm going to get slaughtered. It is not going to happen. I will, however, cheerfully corner you here and make hamburgers out of you. Or sorry, goat burgers. I think they're supposed to be... I don't think they're supposed to be minotaurs. I think they're supposed to be... That you are fighting bare-handed because your axe doesn't meet requirements? What? Oh, when did I lose... Oh, that explains so much. It did meet requirements. Why is it not meeting requirements now? I guess I better go get a decent weapon. Good catch. I wonder if I had... Well, in that case, I don't feel nearly as bad about the fact that I got massacred.
Oh, what can I do for you?
I wonder if the weapon I was using gave me strength, maybe? Wow, everything here is really terrible. Like, I'd almost be better off just to go back down below and pick up the... pick up the sword that was on the ground. I'll repair everything while I'm here, though. I do have to say that I understand that, like, the older games were not designed to be easy, but it is very strange that it would even let me equip an item I supposedly can't use. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely for the win. Yeah, the claymore is better than the um than any of the weapons he had. Yeah, I must have gotten strength off the weapon, and then when I took the weapon off. Oh, these dudes. This also requires a doorway. Except there aren't any doorways here. Ah! His benefit to knock me back knocked me up a flight of stairs, apparently. Alright. I said I was upping my vitality, though, because it wouldn't have got me anywhere anyway. It wouldn't have got me up to 80. But my hit points are pathetic, so.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
No, I don't. I just need to move some stuff around. Wait, is this better than what I'm using? 2 to 10. 1 to 12. No, not really. That can go away. Yeah, see, there's like dead bodies, there's like dropped money. Nope. Murder trolls! Murder trolls! I'm willing to take on the dudes that shoot acid, but not with the murder trolls. Can't do both. I can take on murder trolls, I can take on the dudes that shoot acid, I can't do both. God damn it. Stop it. I just want to get near the staircase. I don't want to go up them. Stop doing that. Come on, murder trolls. Ah! Alright, well, I'm here. Where did the yellow guy come from? So frustrating. Yeah, this was like the thing for, 90s word processing and 90s video games. Save often. If it allows you to equip the axe, I can only presume that item you had in that slot previously was giving you strength. Yeah, that was the only thing I could think of, is that... Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Have I mentioned my patience is not all that great? No, stop. Why? Wait. Why did that happen? Did they just all hit me at the same time? Is that why, I died? I have been told that when playing the warrior, the point is to just tank all of the hits. But I have not yet seen that actually work. So I think whoever told me that was full of crap. I mean, nothing against you if you're the person that told me that. Why the fuck does it keep doing that? Sorry, didn't mean to yell in your ear. But I don't know why it keeps... Literally, I was not even trying to move. It just walked me up the stairs. Nope, piss off. Not doing that again. Rage goat. I mean, only a little. I told you, patience is not my strong suit. Like, everything about this game goes against my nature. So, what do people think about the whole, I mean, am I the only one that, like, has... Well, I mean, and Bear, apparently. Has terribly strong feelings about the whole, government ID thing. Because the thing is that, like, there's so much stuff that they say, oh, we're only going to use this for this thing. And then they change their mind, and they're like, oh, never mind. Like, when Social Security first became a thing and they assigned everyone Social Security numbers, did you know it was specifically written into the law that they were not to be allowed as identification numbers? That they were only to be used for collecting Social Security? And then, like, a couple years later, they were like, oh, no, just kidding. We've changed our mind. So, like, they're obviously never going to stick with, oh, we're only going to use it for this thing. Honest, trust me, bro. I can't find him because he's behind a wall. Come here, puppy. Let's pull you away from the pack. Come on. Oh, you can't get from there, can you? Oh, shoot. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Or no, I can walk over this wall of bodies here. I don't really know what to do from here because I can't... There's absolutely no way I can deal with the massive, crazy, acid-breathing puppies. I can't deal with the... Can't deal with these guys who seem to show up out of nowhere. No matter how many of them I kill. I can't deal with masses of dudes with bows and arrows who fire at me long before I even get to them. Alright, I think I can probably deal with 3 of you. Oh, too many bosses. Too many bosses on this level. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I can beat this level. Anybody have any suggestions? I can't go back to a different level and get more stuff because they stay cleared. So, what's the trick? If you find a good bow, you can hit them over the lava. It would be easier, so done. Good morning, KR. I don't know what you mean by so done. Yeah, this game always really confuses me because you have a warrior, you have a ranger, you have a mage. And yet, the warriors can apparently use anything, which makes no sense to me, like why even have classes? And no, I have not found a single decent bow yet, so. I think I found like 2 magical ones, but they were kind of awful. Wait for the acid blood to stop shimmering. I do think, you know, there have been a few people I've met that have said that this was kind of the perfect Diablo game, and that they don't really like the rest of them. I don't really think it is, though, because one of the reasons I don't like 5e is that the differences in classes don't actually seem to make any difference. And if I'm gonna play a warrior and I can't like just be a warrior, I have to like use ranger tools or magic tools. That doesn't strike me as a very like what's the point? The classes cease to have any like point in that situation. No, I am not following you over there. Forget it. You can come to me. The other thing about the longbow idea is that there are still 20 of them firing at me, and 1 of me firing back. I'm still gonna die. Yeah. I mean, I almost feel like you have to just get lucky. Which I guess is fine, but it seems like it would be really boring for you guys to watch me play the same level 20 times. Come on, doggy. Did you move around somewhere? Come on. See, like, if you can coax them to you, then... I just realized what the problem is. That it's not the staircase, like, all the way out to here registers as going up to level 9. No wonder I keep getting... That was bad design. Come on, kids. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Be cool to bring back Diablo 1 characters, the warrior, rogue, and mage as playable characters in Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'm a little lost on that one. This stream has been rated with the compliments of Mrs. Dadman. Hand over all the chocolate and no one gets tickled. Thank you very much, Mrs. Dadman. Welcome, Mr. Angel. You have missed my last bout of swearing up a storm because this game irritates the shit out of me sometimes. Namely the fact that it likes to move me in weird places and do weird things and, you know, has all of the flaws a regular 90 game should be expected to have. Wait, how did I get over here? I literally have forgotten how I got over. Oh, there it is right there. All right, folks. Nice narrow bridge. Let's see if this works better than trying to fight them out in the open. What's going to happen is one of them is going to charge me and knock me back, which is going to allow all of the others to... It just moved me even though I have shift button hit? It did. I move when I have the button. It should keep me from moving. And it is screwing up. That's exciting. Either that or the game is just not acknowledging that I exist. Alright, so new batteries in the keyboard and the... Well, no, I just put a new keyboard, a new battery in the mouse, and that didn't help. Have we decided that charging the headset is not helping with the sound issues? Wouldn't be first Diablo without cursing, I fear. Yeah, I mean, honestly. One thing they added in Diablo 2 was the leap attack function for the barbarian. This was used for occasions, just like a cluster puck of ranged... I'm not sure I ever played the barbarian, so you'll have to explain that to me. Some monsters can knock back. Yeah, those... Jesus Christ. His attack is completely ridiculous. Whoops. And his defense is even more ridiculous.
Too much baggage.
Oh yeah, and here's the, once again, I can't actually turn things around. Alright, I really hope that that broadsword does better than the one I'm currently using. Alright, there's one more of those dudes left. Where'd he go? Come here, big guy. Come here. Come here. Alright. Save. 90s game. Save often. Avoid the dudes with the shooty bows. The sound issues might be due to the emulator trying to make sense of the old game. I don't know. I have not had any issues with it until today, which is what led to the thought that maybe it was a battery issue, but I have plugged it in and it doesn't seem to be doing any good. Am I still having sound issues? Sound issues persist from time to time. Okay, yeah. I don't. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, like I said, this is a brand new computer. It costs a lot of money, and it seems to have done nothing but have trouble ever since I got it. So, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like I really appreciate better the real life fake wizard when he's always talking about how much money he spent on his setup and the fact that nothing ever seems to work. See, he can go onto the staircase without ending up on the next level. How come I can't? Later trying to make sense of game old guns out of. Like I said, maybe. I mean, is there a way to fix it if that's the case? Come on, I'm trying to like coax you away from your fellows. No, I didn't want all of your fellows. I just wanted like the two of you that were on this side. Am I just impatient, or does this game understand that I'm actually attempting to use tactics? That? Alright, we're going back up. I'll go back to town. I'm tired of dying. Oh wait, is this the level that has the... Yeah, this is the level I can just get to town from here, so... No point in wasting the thingy, especially since I apparently can't buy any more with what's-her-face holding me hostage for mushrooms. I'm really mad that I sold the butcher's cleaver and that, like, I then can't use the axe that...
What ails you, my friend?
Oh, I don't have enough gold. Which means I also can't get anything identified.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Well, I think we have hit a financial hole here. Hiccup now and then, but I notice your screen hacked a bit then too. Might be your PC refusing to be dumbed down enough for the old software. Gesundheit, what's up? Hey, Matt. What's up is I am out of money. I don't have a decent weapon. I don't have a way to get a decent weapon. And this game has gotten, you know, incredibly frustrating. Isn't the chainmail also... Yeah, the chainmail is also magic and not identified. Adria refuses to sell me anything because she's being a bitch. And yeah, so I'm basically kind of stuck. I can't sell off stuff to her to make money. Haha, you're suffering. Yes, I am. Hey, Ben. Thank you. I am happy to have you here, whether you are lurking or engaging either way, but...
Oh, what can I do for you?
Since I mainly do this so that I can, like, talk to you guys and stuff, it's, nice to have you...
Hello, my friend.
No, I'm
Stay
trying to
a
find out if I
while
have enough
and
money.
listen.
I have 99
Hello,
gold.
my friend. Stay a
It
while
costs
and listen.
100 to identify something.
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, this begins to feel like bullshit. Alright, let's go see if Adria is still being a cunt. You solve it eventually. Well, solving it eventually may involve, like, shutting the game off and starting over. Which will probably bore everyone, including me. Not only is patience not a great virtue of mine, neither is...
sense a soul in
Oh,
search
thank
of
goodness.
answers.
Thank goodness. She's done being a bitch. Which means I can pick all this stuff up and sell it to her, too.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I'm curious. So, I hate magic systems. I've never used the mage in this game that I can remember. Mana shield, does that mean that you're just sort of immune to all that, like, acid-throwing nonsense?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. This one looks better, right? That has to be better. There we go.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I hate magic, but why? I take it you've never watched my Slice and Dice show, because I talk about this a lot. When I... Oh, I'm stuck again. There we go. When I first started... Wow, that was... Why was that armor worth so much? It's not anywhere close to what I just... Well, I mean, it's close to what I just got, but... Oh, that one's even better. Armor 27. What if I... Hang on a second. Resist all 25%.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I mean... The resist all isn't as good, but man, that armor is quite the jump. I'm probably going to regret this, because that's going to knock my newly formed finances way down the toilet. Oh, I probably should see if I can invest in a shield,
Whoa,
too,
what can I do for
now that
you?
I'm back to a one-handed weapon. Glorious kite shield. That's a lot of thumping for... Alright, 900 gold pieces. We're gonna go spend them all on healing potions.
What ails you, my friend?
And then we're gonna save, and then we're gonna look at the chat. And there we go. And I'm gonna leave this here, since I can't use it. Mana shield will use your mana for hits until 0, then your health will go down. I played this, but it's so long ago I can barely remember anything of it. Alas, I recognize your frustration with it, however. This was actually the first game I ever beat as a kid. Because again, patience and patience. So I tended to play games for a short period of time and then just kind of give up on them and wander off and do something else. And weirdly, I think my frustration with this game is part of why I continued to play it. Matt, is that how they call it back then? Is that how they call what? Sorry. Me not remembering is part of my brain protecting itself. Yeah, I say that very frequently. I'm like, yeah, my brain just blocked that out in self-defense. Alright. Let's hope that this makes things go better. Oh, I was explaining why I don't like magic. So I started playing old school D&D a very, very long time ago. Like, far longer ago than I want to admit. And... Ah! Pardon me for a moment while I get my butt kicked. Again. Why are these things so much faster than I am? And my mouse just got stuck again. I swear to God, the mouse jams up at the worst possible fucking times. Like right now. And because the Obsidian Lords are between me and the stairs, I cannot go up. There we go. Alright, let me tell the story. Back down. I played D&D a very long time ago. Like, Red Box, long time ago. I was very young, like 3rd grade. person who had the materials and was willing to run. Well, I was willing to run, but he had all the materials. And he didn't really want to run the game. He wanted to run the game to be in charge. And he wanted to play the game. And he wanted to, like, I don't know, write a book, I guess. And so this is like the epitome of what they refer to as railroading. Yeah, damn rapid firing nonsense. Exactly. They were just shooting one at a time. It's like when they're in groups, they can suddenly like shoot faster. So he would give us a quest, but then if we didn't do the quest the way he wanted us to do the quest, he would assign us a super powerful magic user NPC. Basically could be every monster with hands tied behind his back without us being needed at all. And if we decided we wanted to do something else and didn't want to beat the monster in the way he wanted, he would basically threaten our characters with death until we did what he wanted, the way he wanted, etc., etc. And so we basically just got to the point where we all hated magic because it just became the method by which he, like, we were basically bludgeoned into doing things we didn't want to do. And honestly, it's weird that I still love gaming as much as I do, considering how terrible my first several years of experience were with it. And it's probably why I walked away from D&D long before most people did. I got as far as like 2nd edition, and I have dabbled in 5th a little bit and didn't like it. But as soon as I discovered that there were other role-playing games that were not D&D, I pretty much went with them. So there's my story. On to my death. Save early, save often. Why are they so much faster than me? That are significantly faster than I am are all of the ranged weapons guys, which would annoy me less if it weren't for the fact that, like, in most systems, it's that ranged tends to not do as much damage, and therefore, you know, it takes them longer to kill you. That is not the case. And I'm frozen again. Tried, like, every possible thing that it's seen to, like, stop the mouse from freezing up. And I initially thought it was this game, and it's not. It's freezing up on, like, every... It's just a lot more noticeable on this game because it gets me killed. Thank you for hanging out on a peninsula where I Sweet. Alright, I feel like I might be getting somewhere now. PTSD and D. Racer. Their boss probably has a special modifier. Are you talking about the rapid fire, Patrick? That's why they get to shoot faster? More of these stupid yellow guys. Anybody who's played this game, do you have like a least favorite like demon in this game? And why do they go down so easily sometimes and so hard at other times? Sometimes it takes like one hit to clean them out, and other times it just seems to take forever. Odd thing is, the sound of the game is fine, but your speech is not. Yeah, I think that's why I think it's got to be the headphones, but they're new headphones because the rabbits ate my old one. Rabbit, singular, ate my old ones, plural. There we go. I can talk. And again, I paid a significant amount of money. Well, for me, I paid a significant amount of money for them, and I'm very frustrated with the fact that they don't seem to be working very well. Though I have not had... Today seems to be the day I've really had complaints. I don't think I've ever really terribly had complaints until today. And I'm not really sure why that would be. Like, there isn't anything different today that... They get behind a wall and I can't hit them. Even though they are not behind the wall as far as my character is concerned. See, these guys are also faster than I. If I corner them, I can't kill them. Anyone who forces me to play the way they want to play, I'll be sure their character is the first to fall, but my hands are the enemies. But I prefer my hands. Yeah, but the problem is that he was the game master. And they were NPCs that basically could not die. The only thing we could have done was refuse to play. But we didn't have the ability to play without him. So... Why? There we go. Trying to find a nice narrow bridge. There we go. Nice narrow bridge. Oh, alright. I just did. Whatever it was. Come on, big guy. Another one that can magic his way over the bridge. Look, my mouse waited until the battle was over to freeze that time. Wasn't that nice? You said you had a new PC. You might want to check everything inside is connected properly. Might be a loose connection. Let me tell you, if I paid that much money for a pre-built PC and there's a loose connection in there, I'm going to be real pissed. Especially since I think in order to stay in warranty, pardon me, I have to, let me think. Yeah, I think I would have to take it back to where I bought it, which is a, like, 6-hour round-trip drive several states away. What am I looking at here? Do I have to, like, let these guys out of their cage and kill them in order to... We have a sense of tactics, but we can't open a door that is not locked. Alright, there we go. We still have some stuff down here to take care of before we get too carried away with... Oh, more of these dudes. The only way to beat these guys is to run around in a circle. But if you do that, then you're gonna run through their acid blood and you're gonna die. But, you know, trade-offs. That was a lot of Scrolls of Town Portal all at once. Hey, Bear, are you still here? I have a question. Because if I think of it, both the mouse and headset connection you seem to have... Because if I think of it, both the mouse and the headset connection seem to have combined issue. You move, it happens. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I don't understand that. Are you saying that the sound issue happens when the mouse glitches? I hadn't noticed that people were complaining about it when the mouse glitched. All right, I have this whole bottom section I haven't done yet. Probably gonna regret this. Well, I guess all it did was waste time. Yeah, I guess that's it. I just go back up to where that thing is. Hello, Bear. So I figured out years ago that my color sense is kind of shot compared to most people's. So this might be inaccurate, but to me, the all right, hang on a second. Why is this not letting me go where I want to go? Oh, the background seems kind of green. And you mentioned earlier, like, people who are red-green colorblind. I don't know if you are, but I am curious if you are. Well, actually, I'm curious to everyone else if the background does look green. And if so, is it a red-green colorblind issue for people who might know? Was that complicated enough? I feel like that was probably complicated enough. If you physically move, the vibrations might be the thing that caused the glitch in both the headset and mouse. If there is an eternal loose connection because they seem to go hand in hand. If I like, are you talking about my character or are you talking about me personally? Because both of them are wireless. There's absolutely no reason that my moving should have anything to do with their connection to the PC. I definitely am. I have a difficult time telling the difference between red and green. If they're near each other, Christmas is hell. I mean, Christmas is hell whether you're red or green colorblind or not. I'm pretty sure that's a separate issue. But yeah, I see your point. So now, to me, this looks red, but the last level looked green. Do they look any different to you at all? If colors are saturated and separate, it's easier, but I can't see strawberries in the grass. Like, wild strawberries or regular strawberries? I mean, wild strawberries are really hard to see no matter what. Not that I am discounting your difficulty in seeing them. I was more saying, I think it would be extra hard if I couldn't see colors. I mean, I'm really kind of jealous about how warm it must be down there. Their whas are really weird. Am I the only one that thinks that? I remember trying to play Baldur's Gate back in the day. You could press a button to highlight stuff in red, and I was in a wilderness area, which is green. I had to give it up. Huh. So I have those issues all of the time in games. Not red green necessarily, but one of the reasons I don't play a lot of newer games, again, I think I've said this before, but one of the reasons I don't play a lot of newer games is that I have a really hard time differentiating between a lot of the stuff in games. Is there a way to get to them? There doesn't seem to be. Apparently I have to just stand around and get blasted by them. Oh, there we go. See, I try and move down, and instead I move over and get zapped by the acid blood.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
I'm sure we can arrange for that. I'm gonna have to go back soon anyway, because I am running out of... Oh! Murder troll! It's unusual. Murder trolls don't usually travel in groups of one. Stop moving. Yeah, that is my last... I'm now down to the end of the healing potion group for this, this session. Come and get him, big boy. Alright, let's see. What do we got for space here? Probably shouldn't have done it that way. Probably should have taken it off that. Ah! Bosses. No bosses. There's a door here somewhere. Yeah, there we go, door. No! No! No, no, I didn't want that! God, I thought I was gonna walk into another mass of monsters. Well, that was weirdly easy for a boss fight. Sometimes stuff just blurs together. My eyes don't find the lines. Yeah, so I thought that was a boss. It's not. It's just a new kind of... It's just a new kind of monster. Man, and here I was feeling really good about, like... Oh, I'm frozen again. Here I was feeling really good about, beating a boss so quickly. I don't think there is a such thing as blue-green colorblind, but I do really seem to have difficulty... I have more difficulty differentiating between similar colors. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let's see if I can explain better. So I was playing Original Sin the other day, and Original Sin 2, like, everything eventually seems to catch on fire. It just seems to be the way the game goes. And in order to target your characters, everything is outlined in red. Except everything's on fire, so everything is orange and yellow. And it is next to impossible for me to like, target bad guys. Blue-green is a... There is? I didn't know that. Morning, hamster. How are you? Triton deficiency. I don't know if that's a joke, or if that is part of the discussion on... I can't see shit. Okay. Yet another Scroll of Town portal. Well, apparently I won't need to buy these for a while. Alright, leveling up. If I level up my strength, I still can't use that axe. I do feel like my vitality is well below where it's supposed to be. What do you guys think? If I level up my strength, I will be closer to being able to use that axe, but then I will also lose my shield. And the shield, I think, is the only thing allowing me to survive the fact that my vitality is so low. Triton deficiency is the actual term for it. Okay, I'm going to have to look this up now. Let's see if I can do it without somebody coming along and killing me. This says blue-yellow color blindness. Individuals struggle to see blue and yellow hues, confusing them with green or purple, due to issues with shortwave S-cone photoreceptors, unlike common red-green color blindness. While it can be genetic from birth, it's obviously acquired later in life to eye aging, glaucoma, cataracts, or macular degeneration. Oh, well that would make perfect sense, because I have early onset glaucoma. That makes a ton of sense. If I had 60 points to put in, I would be happy to do that. If you wear lenses to correct the blue-green color blindness, it's attach on trait. That is fucking terrible, hamster. I mean, I appreciate... Okay, no, I don't ever appreciate your puns. But some of them are clever. And honestly, that one was also clever, but it was still terrible. So many... Alright, I need a place to hide. And I'm... Oh, it's gonna stick again! Motherfuckers! I'm telling you, the mouse sticks at the worst possible time. Is it a graphics thing? Like, the graphics card on this is supposed to be awesome. But I swear, it's like as soon as there are too many bad guys on the screen, the mouse just is like, nope, I'm leaving. Noping out. I thought you were about to say that makes a lot of sense since I'm old. No, makes a lot of sense because I have ridiculous numbers of eye issues. No, so glaucoma in most people is, what, in your 60s or something like that? Is like usually when you get diagnosed. I've been getting checked for it since I was 20.
Too much baggage.
I probably developed it around 25. However, I have a rare form. So normally when they check for glaucoma, they check your eye pressures. But eye pressure is a symptom of glaucoma. It's not actually like what makes glaucoma. And in certain rare cases, you get something called low tension glaucoma. And low tension glaucoma means that your pressures never change. Which means that I probably had glaucoma for about 5 years before I was actually properly diagnosed, because there was already a tremendous amount of nerve damage to my eyes before they caught it, even though they were checking me like forever. So yes, the long and the short is it makes absolute sense that glaucoma, and that may be in fact why I had so much trouble. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, murder trolls leaving. I told you I will deal with murder trolls. I will deal with people throwing things at me. I won't deal with both. I didn't notice how many murder trolls there were. Did anybody else? Apparently the answer is one more than I killed. Really, every freaking barrel in here was like empty or blow upable? That's bullshit. Breastplate. Oh, there's like nothing I can get rid of. At least not without losing a lot of money. Classic by the time they found it, damage was done, medical issue, heard of things like that happening to people. Well, the thing about it is that like they knew it was going to happen. They were checking me for it. I mean, like all of the women in my family get glaucoma. About half the men do. It is not abnormal in my family at all. But what's weird is that even knowing that and even trying to get ahead of it, they still missed it. Because I couldn't just get the normal thing that happens in my family. I had to get the ultra weird version of what happens in my family. Just for shits and giggles. I'm so glad that the magma that these guys fire does not also, like, set me on fire or something ridiculous like that. I'd be doomed if that was the case. I'm in this to kill demons. It's not like I'm in it for the money. But man, the ability to pay the bills and pay for my healing potions is nice. Alright, is that it? Is that the... Is that the territory finished? Now I can just injure myself by hacking open barrels that have nothing in them except increasingly useless scrolls of town portal. No, where are you going? All right. Save game. A searcher set the soul in search of answers. To be fair, if anyone was gonna to be fair, if anyone was gonna get the shiny Pokemon of glaucoma. Amsta. You do have a way with words.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Money, a societal, it's just like a societal construct, man. It isn't real. Well, it isn't real. But people choose to act like it's real. So... Wait, did it just identify the axe? No. Great Sword of Vampires. Damage 10 to 20. Steals 5% mana. I could care less. Alright, I got a 27 armor. That's a 23, that's a 20, that's an 8. I really don't care about any of those. And I really thought that was magic for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go sell off some shit.
Well,
Oh, let's repair
what
some
can I tell
shit.
you?
Let's repair some shit and then sell off some shit. Oh, I don't have enough money. Sell the things, then repair the other things. Do I have enough to repair either of those? Theoretically, they should be, like, worth more now, right? Yes. Almost doubled in price, I think. Alright, what do we got? Precision. The Armor of Structure. That just sounds like something an accountant would own or something. Blessed Mail of the Stars. Which is significantly lower than what I've got now. Ring of Vigor. I don't even remember what I have for rings at this point. Ring of Skill plus Dexterity. Dexterity and... Alright, I have way too many town potions of healing already. Ooh, healing. Nice. I'm gonna leave all this stuff here. So I don't have to carry it all. Of course, it turns out I need more money, in which case, then I'll go back.
What ails you, my friend?
I've never actually bothered to count and see how many across there are here. Which means I've probably screwed that up completely. It's just that I'm not used to actually having money. So how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I was right, there are 10 across. Why does this still feel so unbalanced to me then? Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it, I tell ya. Does anybody know, is Yarny streaming right now? Blessed Male of the Stars sounds like a guy who thinks way too much of themselves. Yes, if one is just reading it out loud, definitely. By the way, do you guys have anything to say?
Help, good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albrecht, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Wait, 3 levels down? I don't remember seeing that. Does he not show up until...
Good day. How may I serve you?
No, I just wanted to know if... I'm not used to having money 2025 in a nutshell. Yeah, exactly. She is streaming, Rio? Okay. Alright, okay, so number 1, does anybody know the Leoric thing? Does anybody know if... Does it not show up until I get that quest? Because I don't remember seeing Leoric at all yet. It's a little bit bizarre to me that the Butcher's on 2 and Leoric, who is supposed to be, you know, one of the big bads, is on 3. That seems like a strange combo. Sorry, I'm just wandering at this point while I wait for people to answer questions. I don't remember what else is on this map. No, nobody knows about Leoric's status. Or is my lag just that bad? Looks like my lag might just be that bad. Did I enjoy the book that you sent me? Was it through Discord? I got sent a lot of stuff very recently, and I haven't gotten through all of it yet. Or, you know, even a small fragment of it, really. Oh, the audiobook. Yeah, I have not had a chance to look at it yet. Or listen to it, I guess. I saw it when I got up this morning, but I pretty much had to go straight out and deal with animals. And then I pretty much got straight online, so... It's been one of those days. But I will take a look at it. No idea about Leoric. Okay. I guess... Alright, I'm going to take a quick spin down to level 3. And find out if I can find Leoric. And then I think I'm done for the day. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if I have time tomorrow, is anybody interested in my streaming tomorrow? And if so, what game would you like? Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have time. The whole holiday season is kind of madness. But honestly, this is kind of helpful for getting through it, so. I keep thinking of Diablo 3's Leoric. I mean, he doesn't. Well, he is actually pretty early on in that game. Now that you mention it. Alright, I don't remember where. Alright, I have to go this way. And this way. This is the only one where they weren't, like, terribly close together. The butcher. Alright, and level 3. If I were Leoric, where would I be hiding? Would it be in this, like, giant, perfectly square room up here? Ow! That wasn't nice. King Leoric 2! Look at that! That was definitely not open before. This is going to be what you call overpowered for the level.
Too much baggage.
Too much baggage. Did I forget to, like... Oh, right. The healing potions are in the way. Oh, I guess I can't get there from here. It should be terrifying. And a sarcophagus I can't open. Ah! I mean, I gotta say,
On some of this stuff.
I should have done this ages ago, but it is kind of nice to just have an easy... to have a nice relaxing level.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
You know, I'm kind of tired of you guys shooting at me while we're trying to fight, so I'm gonna take them out first. Because I can afford to ignore you, X, when my mouse freezes. Brewski, Brewski, Boxing Day. I mean, the fact that I occasionally have to, like, he is a little bit harder to hit means he probably would be a challenge otherwise. Especially with all of these skeletons coming out of the woodwork. Your king has a weird growl, people. There we go.
Rest well, Leoric. I'll find your son.
I mean, we later discover that Leoric was not a great guy. Assuming that, you know, this... We're supposed to assume that the lore runs through all the games. Anybody know, are there, like, really any major differences between any of the lores in the different... I mean, it seems like they've kept it mostly consistent, at least. Man, not only is he at level 3, but he's not even very far into the tomb. It's like you kill the boss and then you do the...
baggage.
You kill the boss and then you do the rest of the level, which seems really strange. Nope. Almost left the money behind. In different Diablo... Yes, in different Diablo games. That is what I meant. I'm in Act 2 of Diablo 2 right now, and this reminds me of the underground tombs in the desert. Tons of skeletons, yeah. Bear, have a good time. Stay... I don't know if it's really cold where you are, but it can't be as cold if you're getting... I think we were getting precipitation right now. I don't even know if it would be snow. I think it's too cold to snow. Hold your horses. I'll take care of you two in a minute. Book, and there was something else. Book and book. 2 books. These are probably worth a lot. And I don't have the space for them. Oh. Let's do that. Oh, I did have the space for them. See? Math, spatial capabilities, vision, all terrible. Alright, what have I missed? Anything? I've only played a little of 1 and 2, so I can't play... yeah, I haven't played... it a little bit. And they were it doesn't look thrilling to me. Freezing rain to ice today. Oh, well, that explains why you felt the need to go out. All right, I'm gonna be lazy. I do like 3 a lot. I understand that this is apparently a controversial thing. But I like 3 quite a lot.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Life-stealing armor class 8. I mean, that sounds terrible. I don't think I want that. I don't think there's much there that interests me either.
Well, what can I do for you?
That was weird. One of those back up. I'm entertained how I went from being horrifically broke to, like, now I for all my money. Northern California, we had some crazy rain and windstorms the last 2 days. Came home mid-Christmas dinner yesterday to a slightly flooded living. Oh, that's terrible. We've had awful winds here, but no, nothing like that. All is good. We handled, so no worries. Just not on my Christmas bingo card. Yeah, that does seem like a strange thing to be getting into, flooding it on Christmas.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
My brother lives in Southern California and said that he did not run into those issues, but the winds apparently have been pretty bad. Yeah, we're just dealing with... I gotta say, I don't even mind the snow because it helps insulate a little bit. We had a few years where it was just, like, bitterly cold all the time. That's gonna take me back to level 3 now, isn't it? Alright, we're just gonna... It's not really a shortcut, but I guess we're just gonna go back through the caves and walk the long way. Because there's a long way and there's a longer way at this point. And I'm going to get us to where we ended the regular levels, which should not be very far. And then I'm going to call it a day. Speak to Ogden, the tavern personnel, after reaching level 2. Is that what you're supposed to do in order to get the Leoric quest? Is that what you were saying? Because if so, I was way behind on that. Alright, did I finish this level? Am I on 11 now? I think I am. I think it was in this far back corner, which is a little annoying. Bear, I gotta say, the tiny pinkish triangle on The green background is pretty terrible. Did I finish this level?
I can't carry anymore.
Well, it's because I have more important things to worry about. Alright, I know I was just here, but I have no brain. Did I beat this whole level already? Am I on 12? I am on 12. Alright. So we got, what, 4 levels left to go? And then we're done? Well, that seems like something I should use right away. If I had another 6 points, I could go back to using that really cool axe. Alright. I said I was done, so I'm done. Let's see. What we got? I can't carry anymore. Too much baggage. Sounds like my dating life for a long time. I know! I said the same thing. I was like, you know, don't be getting personal. I disapprove of him talking about, like, you know, my personal life in the course of just playing a game. Look at that. Nice and symmetrical. I don't know. I said I was going to quit, but I'm so tempted to find out what terrible things are on this level just so I can prep for it next time. And I just know I'm going to regret this. What the fuck is that? Oh, remember what I was saying earlier about things that catch me on fire? See, I told you I was going to regret this. I can't get out either. I did not manage to kill even a single one of those. Oh, that was terrible. Ugh. Alright, I have no idea how I'm going to beat those when the time comes, because that was awful. It both makes sense and sucks that they can make you carry gold in inventory. How is everyone supposed to become a wealthy murder hobo carrying an inventory full of coin? Sorry, what about Town Portal, Savage? I feel like I have suddenly... Everything kind of ground to a halt very abruptly there. Brewski, what were you saying about Town Portal? Could you Town Portal out of that mess of flappy bastards? No, I can't, because I couldn't stop hitting health potions long enough to even get into the inventory. And I think it usually sets up the Town Portal a little bit away from me. And I don't think I would be able to get to it. It's kind of like the staircase. Like, if I could have gotten past one of them, I could have gotten to the staircase, but I couldn't get past them at all, so. And the thing is that it's not like the other ones where it was far enough away from the staircase that I could kind of run around in circles and try and separate them out. They're all like right there. So, yeah, don't know how that's going to work. I'll have to think about it. But that's all right. I did not hear any answers about whether or not climbs onto a heated pillow. Yay for a Diab goat. Guess you got to pump them numbers up. What numbers? There's nothing left for me to kill to pump numbers up. That's the problem, is that like once you've cleared out a level, you can't change your stats, you can't change how they go together. There isn't like literally starting over is pretty much the only option. I mean, the other ones were a matter of luck and the fact that I was able to separate the groups. And even that, I died like 4 times. So, and I'm not going to be able to do that with this one. So I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But I do want to thank everyone for coming. I had a good time. I didn't hear anyone expressing any interest about my streaming tomorrow, so unless anybody messages me and says, yes, I absolutely would love to have some company because the weekends are boring, I probably won't. I may game, but I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Now that Christmas is over, I have like 2 different birthday parties to plan for, and then I host Christmas Eve every year, so I have to clean my house before I do that. So, yeah, next week's going to be busy. I will be back here Monday evening for Slice and Dice. I do not have myself planned to game on Monday morning, but that may also change. Once January rolls around, I'm definitely going to be on a stricter schedule, but until we're through the holidays, things are going to be a little crazy. So I will be here whenever I can. I will see all of you whenever I can. I will chat with all of you whenever I can. And I will have a good time whenever I can. And the rest of the time, I will be overburdened and need to pawn some of this shit. So everyone have a great afternoon. Everybody go see Yarny, whatever it is she's playing today. Today is Freak Out Friday, so it's probably a horror game. Somebody should gift Yarny Diablo, because that would be entertaining. And yeah, I will hopefully see all of you on Monday. And in the